All right, number 5, we want to determine domain and range. So again, we're looking for leftmost point and rightmost point. The fact that this arrowhead here is pointing to the left, I know it's going downward, but it's also going to the left. That indicates that this graph is going to go all the way to negative infinity. So for the farthest left is negative infinity. And then as we trace it to the right, this right arrow is going to the right side of the graph, which is on the positive x side. So it's also going toward infinity on the positive side. So our domain is from negative infinity to positive infinity. Now when we do the range, we want to know the lowest point, how far down, and the highest point. So again, this graph arrowhead is going downward, okay, as it goes to the left, indicating that it will go all the way down, continue going down toward negative infinity in the y direction. And then going to the right, this arrow stops going up. It's only staying horizontal. So it goes up to a height which looks like 4, and it just stays on 4. So even though there's an arrowhead, it's not going up, it's just going to the right. So we get a maximum height of 4. And since we actually reach the point 4, we will include that point and put it in a closed bracket. So our range will be negative infinity all the way to positive 4, and then we will bracket. Number 6, we want to determine relative maxima or minima, and then we're going to do intervals on which the function is increasing or decreasing. So we want to know, does the function have a maximum or a minimum? So if I look at this graph, we see what we call a peak, like a mountaintop, a hill is what I call them. So as your graph is increasing and then changes to decreasing, we get this hill. So this point will be a maximum, okay? Where does the maximum occur and what is the value? So x is the position where it occurs. And as you can see, the x coordinate is negative 5.5. So that's where the negative happens. The value of the negative is corresponding to the y value. So the y coordinate is 3.25. Wouldn't they not like? Negative 5.5. Oh, I got too many decimals here. Okay, so we want to know increasing, decreasing. So first we want to know increasing. So this graph is going up from left to right, as from all the way from the negative infinity side, because we're going to the left, and this arrowhead means it keeps going. So from negative infinity all the way until we get to this x coordinate of 5.5, negative 5.5 is our increasing interval. So negative infinity to negative 5.5. And then it is decreasing from, again, x direction only, so negative 5.5, don't use the y value. Negative 5.5, and then going all the way to positive infinity because this arrow continues going over to the right side. So don't think about the down, just think about left and right. So negative 5.5 to positive infinity is the increasing interval.